So that is the previous teaching. And one of the things that's frustrating for Catholics, traditional Catholics like you and me, is we're reading what previous popes and previous curial statements have said about things. For example, this or women deaconettes, women deacons and whatnot. And then now we're seeing that Francis, when it comes, or death penalty, he's coming out and he's changing the teachings. So we, doing maybe a Catholic apologetics, we would cite this 2003 CDF statement saying, no, there can't be recognition of homosexual unions. And then 2020, Pope Francis directly contradicts it. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is just logic.
Yeah. The problem is that this is not the first time this happened. Just go back in this pontificate's history. Look at Amoris Laetitia. Look at the divorced remarried and the communion for them. The dubia. There is no answer to the dubia still up until today. Today, just imagine this. It's really terrible. Then we have the Pachamama thing where we talk about it later because of the coins. Then we have the Abu Dhabi document where, thanks to Bishop Schneider, first the Pope said, no, that's not how he meant it. But then afterwards, he again stressed his point that he meant it actually like this. So this is really terrible. Then we have Fratelli Tutti, which is a brotherhood in humanity without Christ. This is, I want to be here very clear. This is really the Fratelli Tutti. It's Freemasonry diction. It's the same way Freemasonry documents are written. It is terrible. And of course, we find ourselves now in a very unpleasant situation.
I already heard there's a priest already this past few days who received a phone call from a homosexual couple who wanted to schedule a blessing for their civil union. And the priest said, we don't do that. And he said, well, you can't say that. The Pope just approved. If the Pope approves of civil unions and the Pope approves of it, then we want the church's blessing on our civil union. So you see that this doesn't stop. Just granting civil unions, it's against natural law and immoral. So just as the CDF said in 2003. But now they're not going to ever stop, right?
That's it.
Originally, we heard in America, well, we just want to have equality in America and hospital rights and insurance and all that. And then the next thing you know, if you don't bake a cake for them, you lose your business. They're going to push. And it's not just there's two problems here. I want people to hear both. It's the gradualism that they're going to push. And eventually they're going to push the state to make Catholicism illegal because their ministers will not bless these unions. That's one. And then the second issue is it is just immoral because you're giving legal recognition of an immoral situation. And it's never pastoral to do that. Ever.
It cannot be. The main point is the faith right now. If you do not fight for the faith, and that's what we all should do right now, then you won't stand a chance. You won't stand a chance. Why won't you stand a chance? Not because of the other ones then embracing you, etc. If you're a Catholic, the world will never embrace you for your faith. But if you do not fight for it, then you will suddenly lose the possibility and the ability to fight back in your mind, in your soul, and with your heart. That's it. If you don't fight, it's a very nice example. If you have a house and the house next to your house is burning, then you have to try to extinguish the fire at the house next to you. You cannot wait at your house with a fire extinguisher and say, well, as soon as my house burns, I'm going to extinguish it. No, that's so late. Your house is already burning then. So don't let your house get burned down. Defend it. And that's exactly, that's especially a call for all the men out there.
Yes.
Fight for it and defend your family and defend your family values. Defend Christ the Lord.
Yes.
He is the king. He already won. Be on his side.